Let's go!
2026 is already shaping up to be a massive year for movies, and we're only in the early months. From long-awaited adaptations to major franchise returns, audiences are already counting down the days. Welcome to On-Screen Digest. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2026 so far. Before we dive in, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you're watching on TV, grab your phone and hit that like button. It really helps this video reach more people. Let's get into it. Number 10. Send Help.
Take your seats, if you're a little bitch.
Send Help stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien as two co-workers who become the only survivors of a plane crash and are stranded together on a deserted island. What makes this one interesting is that survival isn't the only challenge. As they fight to stay alive, old grudges and unresolved tensions start creeping in, turning the situation into a darkly humorous and unsettling battle of wills. Send Help lands in theaters on January 30th, and it feels like the kind of psychological thriller that could quietly surprise people. Number 9. Crime 101.
You're about to break every rule you've ever lived by. What makes this job different?
Crime 101 follows a meticulous jewel thief played by Chris Hemsworth, whose string of robberies along the 101 freeway has completely baffled police. As he plans one final high-stakes heist, his path crosses with a disillusioned insurance broker played by Halle Berry, while a determined detective, portrayed by Mark Ruffalo, starts closing in. Crime 101 opens February 13th exclusively in theaters and looks like a smart, tense crime thriller that rewards patience.
There comes a moment when you realize you don't have as much time as you thought you had.
Number 8. Goat.
My baby's very first rollerball game!
From Sony Pictures Animation comes Goat, an original action comedy set in a world where animals run everything. The story follows Will, a small goat with massive dreams, who gets a once-in-a-lifetime chance to go pro in rollerball, a brutal, full-contact sport dominated by the biggest and fastest animals alive. His teammates don't believe he belongs, but Will is determined to prove that size doesn't decide greatness. Goat arrives in theaters on February 13th. Number 7. Wuthering Heights.
Do Heathcliff if you were rich?
Take a wife.
A wife? What wife?
This new adaptation of Wuthering Heights stars Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie and brings Emily Bronte's classic story back to the big screen. The film centers on the intense and destructive relationship between Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff, the orphan her father brought home as a child. It's a story driven by obsession, passion, and emotional chaos, the kind that leaves lasting damage. Wuthering Heights hits theaters on February 13th, and it feels built for audiences who love dramatic, prestige storytelling.
Let us both be damned.
Number 6. Scream 7.
I believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Slashing into theaters February 27th is Scream 7. This time, a new Ghostface killer emerges in the quiet town where Sidney Prescott has built a new life. And things turn personal when her daughter becomes the next target. Forced to confront her past yet again, Sidney is determined to protect her family and finally put an end to the cycle of violence. Whether you're excited or exhausted by the franchise, Scream 7 opens February 27th exclusively in theaters.
I'm gonna burn it all down. Mother!
Number 5. The Bride.
What happened?
You had an accident.
An accident.
Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride reimagines Bride of Frankenstein through a bold, female-focused lens. Set in 1930s Chicago, the story follows an unalived young woman brought back to life by Frankenstein and Dr. Euphronius. But she doesn't stay in the shadows. Instead, the bride becomes a figure of public fascination, police suspicion, and eventually the leader of a radical social movement. This one is arriving exclusively in theaters and IMAX, and it feels like a stylish, unsettling reworking of classic monster mythology.
Life is here and it's coming to you from the monsters.
Scared?
Number 4. Hoppers.
We call it hoppers. Huh? We put this into this. Yes, this into this.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers asks a wild question. What if humans could talk to animals? By becoming them? Scientists discover how to transfer human consciousness into robotic animals, and the story follows Mabel, an animal lover who uses the technology and uncovers secrets hidden within the animal world. Hoppers releases March 6th, only in theaters, and if Pixar's track record holds, this one may hit harder emotionally than people expect.
Your life is in danger. You must do exactly as we say, Harry. LOL, I mean, Jerry. Drive now. Rocket ship.
Number 3. Reminders of Him.
You know you can buy more than one at a time.
I'm just working up the courage to ask you out.
Based on the best-selling novel by Colleen Hoover, Reminders of Him is an emotional drama about forgiveness, motherhood, and second chances. After serving 7 years in prison for a devastating mistake, Kenna returns to her hometown hoping to reunite with the daughter she's never known. Instead, she faces rejection, judgment, and an unexpected romance that complicates everything. Reminders of Him arrives March 13th, exclusively in theaters, and fans of the book are already bracing themselves.
I should probably go.
You should probably stay.
Number 2. The Breadwinner.
I think I can handle a month alone with the girls. You act like I'm gonna blow the house up.
The Breadwinner, starring comedian Nate Bargatze in his first feature film role. The story follows Nate Wilcox, a lifelong provider whose world flips upside down when his wife, played by Mandy Moore, lands a major Shark Tank deal that takes her away for an extended time. Left to manage 3 young daughters and a household on his own, Nate quickly learns that staying at home might be the hardest job he's ever had. The Breadwinner opens March 13th, only in theaters, and looks like a heartfelt family comedy with broad appeal.
I'll get 2 weeks of t-shirts and 2 weeks of underwear.
What happens after 2 weeks?
We throw all this out and start over.
Before we get to the most anticipated movies so far in 2026, make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this. Number 1. Project Hail Mary.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct, including us.
Taking the top spot is Project Hail Mary, based on Andy Weir's best-selling novel. Ryan Gosling stars as an astronaut who wakes up alone on a space station with no memory, only to slowly realize he may be humanity's last hope. As his memories return, he learns he's on a mission to stop a cosmic disaster that's already pushing Earth toward a new ice age. Directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, Project Hail Mary hits March 20th, exclusively in theaters and IMAX, and it feels like the kind of sci-fi event people won't want to miss.
Dr. Grace, the world is counting on you.
And that wraps up our list of the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2026 so far, covering releases from late January through March 20th. Now, tell us in the comments, which movie are you most excited to see? And did we miss one that deserves a spot? If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for On-Screen Digest for more movie rankings, reviews, and recommendations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.